In this video, we are going to talk about some of the limitations that the DGET function has. So no matter how efficient the formula is, it might still have some kind of limitations. So here, as you can see, it is able to read through wildcard characters and all good functions are here. But if I make a single mistake, let's say I've added an additional space, it won't be able to show the results. And let's say I have added S with it, it won't be able to show the results because it reads data through headings. So most of the times, if you want to avoid this, you always have to copy this same name from the headings from the main database and paste it here. No matter how you want to paste it, even if you want to keep the formatting, just paste special as values only, so that in this way you don't make any mistakes. While in the other functions like index match, like VLOOKUP, we don't have this limitation because it reads through the column index number. Next is limitation number 2, in which we have an example of index match, which can work easily no matter how you have the arrangement of all of these headings. But in the DGET formula, you must have the arrangement in such a way that the country and the country name should be together like this in the separate area, and the field should be above that. So if you have an arrangement like this, it won't be able to work. Let's test this. Let's say that I make the country name same and the month name as same, and we use the DGET formula. First of all, let's try it here. DGET database is the complete data including the headings. Field is whatever month we are finding for. Criteria should be country along with the country name that is mentioned here. So hit enter, and Mexico April sale. Let's check this. Mexico April sale is 11,780, and let's try this here now. Equals to DGET. We select the database. In the field, like we have selected the month of April here, we will select this month name, and the criteria is in a horizontal way and not in the vertical sequence. So if we now hit enter, we won't be able to find this. That's because, like I said, it's always should be in the vertical sequence. So this is a limitation of DGET, that you need to arrange the fields in a certain order. And the second limitation is you won't be able to drag the formula down. So let's say for XLOOKUP, we can apply the formula. Let me just quickly apply it for you. So let's check this. Brazil April sales is 25,490. Now, if we just want to drag it towards right, we need to make some changes to the formula. It looks very complex. That's because we have used it in the table format. So that it shows the references like this. But if we, let's say, right click on the table and go to table, convert to range, click yes, then it should show this in this order. Even if you can remove the sheet names if you want to. Okay. So if we want to drag the formula towards right and then to the bottom, we need to make certain changes in the lookup function. When we drag it towards right, obviously this will leave its place and will go with us towards right, and that should not be done. So here you can see the cell selection and the cell itself is highlighted in the same color so that you can easily identify the certain areas in the formula. What we need to do is the column shouldn't move, but when we scroll down or drag down the formula, it should automatically move to the Mexico. So here the row should move, but the column should be fixed. I'll put a $sign only here. Don't worry, we will see the combination of absolute and relative references more in detail. But since this is a scenario right now, we will make all of these changes. And here in the April column, if we drag the formula towards right, the column should move, but the row should be fixed. It should not slide from here, but it should move to the other columns. That means the column should be free and the row should be fixed. After that, let's drag it towards right and drag it towards down. And we see the results for all the items easily in index match function. Let's confirm it once. Mexico April sales is 11,780, 10,780 for January, 10,780 for January, all set. But if we use a DGET function, although it's very simple to apply, equals to DGET, we select the complete database along with the headings, comma, field is April, and criteria is these two cells. Hit enter and we will see the results. South Korea April sales. South Korea April sales is this one right here, 6480, exactly matches this. And now if we try to fix this in the same sequence, database should be completely fixed. Field should be moved between the columns and not in the rows. So I'll just fix the row. And the criteria, we can expand this part only. That means when we drag it towards the bottom, the first point of reference, that means I8 should be completely fixed and the other one should be completely free. Let's drag it towards right. And for South Korea, January, it is able to show the sales correctly. But when we scroll down, so as you can see that in the criteria, since the country and name of the country both are selected, when we scroll it down, either it leaves the place and doesn't include the headings in the selection, or even if we try to fix the earlier point, that means the country should be fully fixed and the lower portion should be changed. Now it includes both of these criteria and still it is unable to show the results. So that's the problem, that you can drag this towards right, but you cannot drag this formula towards bottom. While in index match, you can work in both directions if you fix the formulas properly and you know the combination of absolute and relative references. So this is the only limitation that the DGET function has. But obviously if you don't have the data where you need to drag it in 2 dimensions, this should still work. So just practice all of these functions and see their limitations on your own, and I'll see you in the next one.